Kisses from Nefer! She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the curatorium and check it out! Hello? Anyone here?
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details. How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip. Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the...
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant with no administrative oversight. Trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense. It's an annual tradition. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Tevat. Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally, I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping...
Oh, so
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination. I don't know if I'd put it quite... In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your confident. I like it. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commit. In principle, the Nodcry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hit. No violence at the expo. The guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in
violence? Whoa!
If that line is crossed, of course, mediating such situations might... The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. All right, I suppose I'll...
Yep, we got this! This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions?
Sorry, one question at a time. Oh, I should have just stopped the cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehoda!
Traveler! Paimon! Sorry.
Don't worry, we're not here to pile more work on you.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you...
Never asked us to handle participant coordination.
Let me think. Oh, Right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehoda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything.
It looks like Yehoda's doing her freaking out face again.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track.
Let's start with the basics then.
What? It's things like registering all the participants. Oh, and if any dispute.
Got it!
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for. They're both big deal clients.
Hey, the Traveler's got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of if something goes wrong. Let's hope that's a big if.
All right. You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the Merc Captain.
Oh, lifesavers. The both of you. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that. Oh, and tell I know to bust a move, would.
The flagship. Guess this participant decided to figure out logic.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clarand and Chevreuse went to unpack.
Talking about us?
Karan! Chevreuse! You're here too!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine,
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
with that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for the expo too?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent
And that's... Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions.
So it's...
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight.
Yeah, so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse feels wrong.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about law. As a detective, I know. And on that note, I should get to work. I've got.
Well, ready?
All right, let's get this show on. Wow.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still,
Well, Clarand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance. Ready, partner? I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it! Ready, partner?
Keep it together. Slow and steady now. Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance. This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
You've got this, partner! I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it! Ready, partner?
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Here comes the toughest mecha. Time to go all out. You got this, partner.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Wait, is this
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back.
Beetle? The infamous merc captain who sails?
Yeah. We've...
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat. Tell me all about it. I'll have my... Ah, I see.
Right. We
Well, mark down me and a few crew...
What is it?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete...
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Miller...
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrict.
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over to...
Yelan?
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelan was aboard.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo. Anyway, it's been a while, Traveler. The sensitive kind.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this.
About time! I've been itching.
All right, that's it for registration. Follow us, and we'll take...
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad... When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. Frontline guidance is up to you.
That's the advantage! While the light shines bright, behold!
Be cleansed. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Without further ado, divine light, shield them! Light the dust!
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Be cleansed!
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
On me! Advance! Target acquired. Behold, the dawn!
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way! Light the dust! Surge, a moonlit night for all.
Charge! Rally! Light compels you! Go get him, Aiden!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Careful! Hold out till fire support. Fire support ready! Select a target.
Three moons converge.
Press the advantage!
Here comes the mother load. Nice guiding. Well done.
You're in my sights! Be gone, Shadow!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Light the dust! A new moon rises.
Holy! Everyone on me! You got this! Behold, the dawn!
Divine light, shield them! Be cleansed! Light the dust!
Careful! Hold out till fire support. Fire support ready! Select a target. Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Frontline guidance is up to you.
Moonlit night
one with wind and cloud. The wind knows all.
Thunder! Thunder!
Odds revealed by surge. Moons converge.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Shadow Raven, let night flame.
As one with wind and cloud.
By royal decree, a new moon rises.
Fire support ready! Select a target! Here comes the mother load! Nice! Good shooting!
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds come.
Maria sweeping in!
Time to get serious.
Off the ante! Thunder!
Three moons converge.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Fallen leaves.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Ultimatum protocol.
Observe. Be silent. The night cometh.
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Annihilation mode.
Careful! Hold out till fire support ready! Select a target! Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice! Good shooting!
A new moon rises. Flame.
Ultimatum protocol.
Observe.
Select a target. Frontline guidance is up to you.
Strike a pose! Let Lions echoes! Surge. Green converge.
Know my sword! Witness the power of Gu! Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! A moonlit night for all.
Search! Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Three moons converge.
How's that? Let's get down to business.
Fire support ready. Select the target. Switch to ground attack shells to increase firepower. Nice! Good shooting!
Let the world collide! Surge!
Annihilate!
Ring cutter! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Wave, a new moon rises.
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives. Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Seek within. Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Fire support ready. Select a target. Defensive mode engaged. Can't hide the truth. Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
vivid proof. No more lies. The deception ends here.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting. Three moons converge. Flame.
Ultimatum protocol. It all adds up. It all falls into place. Can't hide.
Fire support ready! Select the target! Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice guiding, well done.
Hey, you two!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of deep.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some
Wait! So Aino is...
Not exactly. With the exception of...
Oh! So... Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving us...
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rush.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind...
Negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets, and not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
All right, done. Thwack and whack defense bots, do me.
Looks like we can head over now.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, I know.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your...
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, and for...
I will be participating, but there is no need to
Oh, good point. The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
Hey, what was that for?
Just shut up and move along.
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us. A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these twerps get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out, obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me,
Hey, we earned our place, fair and square.
as if.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. Huh. But I scared. I'm still shaking. That was close. Oh.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped. Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you.
Auntie! Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when...
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right, Ashvapati. The one man, you get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world. And you're letting the kid...
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participant...
No, but most people know.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy? In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kid...
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with...
I understand.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them. What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it. I should get going then.
Wow. Way to step up, Yehoda.
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard?
Relax. We'll help you out. Oh,
Wow, already?
she really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Attention, everyone! Participant
Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inef good.
Excuse me. According to the expo, just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? So
Come with me.
A device that uses Numa and Ducia
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance?
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure.
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems...
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of...
I'm overthinking.
I think so.
Elon? Chevrolet?
Traveler. Paimon.
Although this location is indeed rather secluded,
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I...
Traveler. Could you help us clear...
understood.
Based on our conversation just now,
I second that. And since our strategies were so...
Yeah. Paimon thought so.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this. But now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I trust you, Traveler. And Miss Chevra seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
agreed.
Miss Chevras and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course.
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes. There's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
But, what about Nefer's golden rule?
No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well...
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start. If the Traveler has someone to answer to...
Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
I will be your opponent during training mode. Two separate mechanical combinations, like placing a cake atop a steak. I'd almost never hear this analogy. New attacking units have taken the field. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha. calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. I will be your opponent during training mode. Special reminder, please check your starter rewards. Travelers' defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha. I will be your opponent during training mode. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Aino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. combat data obtained exceeds expectations. Traveler victory imminent, greatly increasing value of malice parameter. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Ha, ha. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. The final round begins. Time to go all out. Activating analysis module. Learning the Traveler's operational logic. If successful, this will increase our efficiency by at least 179%. will continue. Please remain vigilant. Travelers' defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
Ah, Miss Yelan from...
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiation? Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So,
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two...
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but the caravan transports have been helpless against their attack.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry.
In which case, I think we can confirm...
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much...
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapon...
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host,
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the Voynich Guild gets a cut from— I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authority.
you said this was a negotiation.
Let's think about this.
Only deals made through the expo are
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope,
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success.
It's the best outcome I could have asked. In that case, do me—
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Chevres.
Wow!
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But
Can I give it a try?
oh, not a chance, kid.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. I was just introducing our...
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing?
What? No, of course not. The kid...
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing?
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already.
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on...
How much would it cost?
Not a single more.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Your vessel. It's a battleship.
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up some... If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship.
If you're worried about safety...
No, I suppose...
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway...
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret,
They're circling the hook just fine.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not...
What? Come on.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously...
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing...
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can...
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere...
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you?
Fine. Name a place.
Smart thinking.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh?
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys?
I read their file. Nothing's when it comes down to it. They'd see the protection the Expo provides is just more red tape.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as...
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not...
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large...
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy...
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be...
The Traveler is kind of a famous face.
Then you can serve as backup.
Ha! Let's do this! There he is!
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you...
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from a...
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would...
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it
I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You wanted. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor. So...
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Take that!
How
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to have... Trying to escape? Oh... Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day!
My leg!
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform.
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town. Save the best for last.
How did you...
Don't even...
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. With a...
What? I needed to...
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call...
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could...
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their...
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to...
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes...
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these 8...
Well, that went a lot smoother than... You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevres will uncover some...
Excuse me? Are you the traveler?
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Then let's get a move on!
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the...
Let's try not to get too worked up.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I swear!
What happened?
You're here! Please, you've gotta help me, Traveler! A theft at the expo is gonna ruin...
A theft? How did that happen?
You're asking me! The guild has people keeping watch over the storage...
Beto? Wait,
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous!
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Miss Yehuda...
What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us ever since this morning we have...
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access... Wait, so now it's an inside job?
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not...
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this... Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it!
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No, of course not, but... how do we explain...
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides...
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do!
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction.
It's all still up in the air right now.
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our... He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction,
That's terrible.
in the desert, it's kill or beak. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been... From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of Eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors.
Sounds like it.
No!
Uncle Ashwapati would never... No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect. But if Ashwapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened...
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashwapati for now. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved... As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours.
That does sound like the most feasible plan.
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we...
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your ser-
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashwapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found...
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weapons.
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed.
We know. It's just... Do you really...
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too.
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons.
Really?
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in Fontaine, we have a long and
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashwapati do so?
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras, and then you can ask him yourself.
Thanks, miss.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Stop right there!
Where is he?
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Wait!
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass...
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Oh, This isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs...
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
Hey, there's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief. These records look
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo man.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at two separate scenes and picked up by two separate law enforcement agencies?
No. Almost like he led us here on...
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, that would seem to be our last remaining clue.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose I'm just glad I no longer have to run. It all started with a Kashara war. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, could you spare?
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you...
Are you mocking me?
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
All I know is...
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small. I believe the essence of Kashara research is embodied. My lifelong goal has always been... So I might have borrowed a few sensitive texts without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-up...
The Academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son.
I can help upgrade your weapon.
True. Weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar...
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent... Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets.
You mean, like, toys?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give him some...
All right, then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of... It got boring from time to time. But all in all, those days were... Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything. Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis, too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge stuff
because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in...
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet...
Chief, should we drive him off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of him.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of... All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Khaim Wazet being the kind-hearted, and so normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said. I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within, but I was able to design a kind of... Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught...
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon?
I do mind, actually.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia? But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. And we've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to...
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean...
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices.
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us.
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremite.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it.
What was that? No. Kaem was it? How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal...
You sold weapons to his enemies.
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. I didn't chase after them, or try to hold them accountable. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, in the end, despite all the burning, and now, you know the full account of my crimes. I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read, too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Back then, I failed to see this through.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Notcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super...
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other... Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original...
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade, at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't...
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while.
No. There's no way the cops could have known...
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them straight to the... If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation...
So now what?
No. The authorities can have your men.
Is that Fatui tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever. Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years, but it looks like you still got it. If you...
After everything that happened.
Because what's the alternative? You're not. After Kayem was it took you in, you really can. What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh does. Just look at me. When there's more to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontaine.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next.
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me up?
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for...
What the... Are you crazy?
Yes, that's the plan. It's high time both of...
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he
Hold it right there, all of you! Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to...
The Maison Gardiennage!
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news!
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will...
Fontanian justice is too merciful for...
Stubborn fool.
I don't deserve them!
What is it you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master... Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. But me? I chose to use my research skills to create weapons.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intercept! On my signal! Fire!
But how?
A fireworks show? Oh.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
The Adeptus are...
No funny business! I never imagined the Guizhong ballista.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big...
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case... As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the truck, considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind.
I guess you're right.
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Let's go ask them for an Great! Everyone's in one...
Now that we are on the other side of this incident...
Understood.
I appreciate your flexibility. As for you, given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some...
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain...
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He's
Deal.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was...
Uncle Ashvapati! We...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
But
If you'd been less trusting of the promises the way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself.
Yeah.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all...
I have plenty of other business to attend to.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't.
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. I actually consider the desert my home, too. So I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a...
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke. I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict. The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows?
I'm flattered, really. But that was... Sure. We could put up a few tents and call it a...
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer.
So Mora is the answer, huh?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can. Huh? Ta-da! I present to you one magic simply planted in the ground, and a spring will instantly...
What the...
Huh. Looks...
Goodness.
Actually, this...
Whatever keeps the kids happy?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? I think that would keep the kids very happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Deal!
Hooray! Well, this was a strange turn of events.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more...
If you want to drum up some business, you have to come this way to get to the second floor. Not bad, huh?
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda.
You bet I do.
Okay.
Generating proposal.
Huh?
This seat provides priority by reserving this premium.
Is this you?
Are you kidding me? What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right.
Technicals?
This year's expo is... I know. Surely you have some kind of contraption.
If things escalated that far...
Well, yes. Remember those 3 kids? Well, now, obviously, they don't have the gut. The problem is... Not that I regret what I did. But, jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make...
Okay, yeah. Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control...
Agreed. This option meets...
The Clink Clank Crisis...
This little guy right here. I made it read to activate the switch. You just need to give him 3 taps on the...
Really? So what actually happens?
You'll find out if it comes to it. But I'm only letting you...
Okay, cool. I'll take your word. It's her!
Huh?
Uh-oh. Things are about to...
What are you worried about, Yehoda?
Shh! Don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organ. An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sail... I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the two of them. If you catch my drift. You don't think they're butting heads already, do you? What am I gonna do?
Hey guys! What's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelist. Plus, now that the Traveler has arrived, I wonder if these ladies might...
What's the Traveler got to do with...
You're too kind, Miss Beto.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from...
Is that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help...
Well, there you have it!
These people are your... friends? Uh-oh. It's Lord Songima Bay! Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time. Well, hello! Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo Manager Yehoda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see...
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. Complaints? Every single mora I make from this expo is 100% lit.
Paimon can hazard a guess as to why people might be...
I know. And every could you maybe not find a... How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down.
Jeez, what a bargain.
Works for me.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling with everything Uncle's taught me. I bet I...
Sounds like a waste of money to me.
But Uncle said the most important thing...
Guys, please don't... I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes to this if you make any mora here.
Oh, hi, Yehoda.
I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. A lot of crazy people show up to this expo, both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be...
Yehoda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed... Oh, just take a look around. This... Just keeping an eye on things. Looking out for any problem. Hey, you three. What are you doing here?
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left...
I keep telling you, we don't have that much more.
I just wanted to have a look.
Guys, seriously, stop...
Here's the thing, Neb. I know you like building stuff, but...
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My design...
Huh? You build a machine.
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really...
not where Knuckle Duckles.
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway.
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense, but
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly...
Exactly! But what can I do?
Well, you must have blueprints for the...
Really? Thank you so much, man!
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink...
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clankrum Cock.
Huh. That was very... What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? Did that really just happen?
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting.
Oh, it's you two! Been a while.
Wait, you know this guy too?
Ah, you must be the expo manager. Was there something you...
Nope, just checking in. You're just...
that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling...
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know? I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their hidden value.
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business? Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory. But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Box of Marvels should the opportunity arise later.
Familiar face? Isn't that Viswava?
Why, if it isn't the Traveler.
Let's get the official...
Well, yeah. Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp.
Wait, so you weren't...
Code?
Yeah. Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the...
You're overthinking things here. The stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them. But my and who knows? If the prayers are answered...
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black market to you?
Yeah, but...
maybe collectors who don't care if it works?
Fair enough.
Ah, Traveler. Paimon. How do you do?
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important.
That sounds like something. Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends,
Oh, I'm well aware.
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it featured several Ratniki.
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeep?
That's not unusual, but why would you...
That's just how the rules work on our end. Whether it's a no-names, the stuff that's usable is given to new recruit. That way, we can at least put...
Huh. I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz. Could you tell me a few...
Of course.
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder.
The treasure hoarders have a...
Yep, every year. This is the...
Can one person really represent their...
No way. Treasure... The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give them overtime. It became an unwritten rule that each expo, the different factions usually duke it out before.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first. Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far...
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now. Although, this guy's an... So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived.
What a coincidence. So am I.
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytun Peach, and the more I heard about your order, the more it drew me in. So when I heard that the Nod Cry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now...
It's those...
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row. So we announced that we were backing out of the... A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out. So imagine their anger when someone claiming to be...
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over...
I see. All right.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep... But if there's one thing the treasure... So look after those...
Huh. So this guy has been responsible...
What do you think?
Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mons.
Varka? You're here for the expo too?
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was out in this part of the world.
Yes. And on that note, I should advise you that the prices are...
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home.
The whole batch? Huh. Looks like you've already made your money back, huh? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste...
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good. But not Mondstadt. Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going...
Oh, it's true.
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rule if you find yourself at a loose end.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally...
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent. I'm plant with any luck. Maybe I'll have the...
Well, good luck out there.
What's wrong? This exhibitor is a... I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but... I'm so...
Unreasonable? These are Tumaini?
Yep, that's Tumainia.
Well...
Whatever Tumaini means. Sir, we don't... Any samples you offer?
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100...
Really? Wow,
you're telling me. But that's where my connections come in.
Cool.
Hey! You can't...
can't believe you came all this way to invent.
I know. That's...
It's been a while. What brings you here this time?
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people's...
I understand. But please, no faction exists in Nod Cry that can impose... In any case, I only allowed...
I see.
You...
I'm guessing you learned a few... I'll grant that your wine is... That alone tells me that I'll never...
Leaving so soon? Can't I persuade you to come to the curate?
Hey there!
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
That's a shame.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel.
See, Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the
Do you want?
Oh, please, Granny.
Chaska!
It's a long story. Pretty serious stuff.
Oh.
Are you intending to try and stop me? Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need... This is just a shard of a Wyeb pillar. And it's
About 800,000.
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natland don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars. I didn't want to correct them, because that way I could drum up the price.
Ugh, forget it.
Oh, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook.
Oh.
Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, traveler, and... Oh, quite the opposite. I'm her supplier. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked...
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain. Instead of an amount of mora, you collect courage, kindness, or the key is to make people realize they kind of like a Sealy guiding intrepid adventurer.
Not for me. We didn't sell much Hex and Zirkel gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samaras. Wait!
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun...
Oh! They don't call you a great mage for nothing! It's almost time for the expo.
Finally got time to relax, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Same here. Yoda, you just jinxed.
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and... no dice.
The same thing happened to me.
Goods first, pay later? That convenience is for...
The buyer did have guild supplies.
In that case, he's one of you. Pick him out of the crowd and we're good.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man.
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. And no.
Wait, so... Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back and we haven't heard... What? Why would he...
He wanted to use the mora we got from our exhibit to buy...
Gods, this kid... Yeah. He's our older brother, so he's in
Oh, okay. Let's not panic.
Remember those people who targeted us?
Sorry. Oh, this isn't your fault.
Should we rescue Ahti first? Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on! You promised, Boss Nep.
Looks like you're down to your last option, dumpster type.
Oh, right! The Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch!
Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch activated. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Whoa! Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all the robots, but it won't last long. In that case, let's get the stolen goods.
All units, advance to rescue Ahti!
Miss Yehuda.
Orders received. Or...
Ahti! You're all right!
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who took you. You just wanted to repay...
They stole my expo certificate. Did that...
Let's just focus on one thing at a time.
Inventory complete. All goods have been
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank Crisis with so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the goods back. We were able to...
I know.
These kids call me boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them get it.
Thanks, boss.
I know who's a great person to have on your side, huh?
To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that vacation first. Oh, right! I owe you a hot dog, don't I?